Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my question and answer segment entitled Friction's Pinion. Let's take a look at today's question. Mega Panzer 13, Harry Davis, and the Brick Builder all asked, what is your favorite Lego theme? My favorite Lego theme, which I've probably mentioned here or there, maybe in a couple of videos or in some comments or things over, the past 6 months or so that I've been on YouTube. It is the classic space era, 1979 to about 1985 were the sets that I had. I had about maybe 15 or so, maybe 20, not quite 20, probably around 15. Definitely my favorite. Obviously, when you're a kid, you have different interests, and Lego was really something that was interesting to me. Held my interest for quite a few years, as a kid. I definitely hung on to all of my sets, but that's probably still my favorite theme, if you will. Like the superheroes, but that nostalgia of being a kid with the classic space sets, and they weren't really based on something that already existed. They were something that Lego was creating fresh. They weren't based on a, like, I'm trying to think of the word and it's not coming to me. A licensed product. That's what I'm trying to think of. Whew, man. I'm not even going to edit that out, because you know what? That's what makes these videos special. Yeah, a licensed product. Something that was already out there, that you were just kind of piggybacking your product off of. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have any problems with Lego making, superhero, Harry Potter, or anything else that, they have all these franchise deals with. I think that's great. But considering when I started and how Lego was back then, it was just kind of the Lego designers themselves coming up with ideas that were purely based on, just their imagination. And I liked those better, probably because that's what I grew up with. And, it helped encourage my imagination. You had those catalogs that used to come out that they would call the idea books. Now, they would have lots of pictures of very, very nice stuff in there, and I would always look at them and go, wow, I wish I could build that. But they didn't send you any instructions. You had to look at the picture and then do your best to make something that looked like that. And that's probably what drew me in the most to Lego, was just the creativity that was involved and the imagination, that it sparked. So that's probably why it'll always have a little special place in my heart, and probably be my favorite theme of all time. So that would be my answer. Thank you, Mega Panzer 13, Harry Davis, and the Brick Builder, for your question. And what about you guys? What's your favorite Lego theme of all time? Is it a licensed theme, or is it something that Lego created all on their own? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.